Hi, this is John Lovett at The Missing Reel. I come forth today to talk a little bit about writers giving writers advice. Now, I teach screenwriting at Bellevue College in Bellevue, Washington. So I give advice to students all the time. But I've tried to translate that advice onto YouTube videos, TikTok, Instagram, and it doesn't translate well. I get some viewers, but most of the time, not really. And a lot of people ask the same questions year after year after year. They haven't written a screenplay. They have an idea, sort of, about a screenplay. But their first question has always been, how do I get an agent? Well, it's like, why do you need an agent? You haven't written anything. You think an agent is going to get you work? No. But I answer the questions every year, even for my students in class. Well, they'll ask the question, how do I get an agent? And I'll say, have you written anything? And they'll say, well, not yet, but I've got this idea. Well, it's like trying to sell a used car. There aren't that many new ideas, and agents are kind of getting frustrated at not seeing a lot of new ideas. But in any case, I don't know why I give advice. Because you don't take it. You don't listen. You really don't. And like I said, I've tried to give advice over the years, and I'm not going to anymore. So, otherwise, I'm just going to talk about stuff in the writing world and how it's going on. Now, I live here south of Seattle. Okay. And there are reasons. But there are a lot of good writers' organizations here in the Pacific Northwest. And a lot of them really take themselves seriously. Sometimes a little too seriously, but they take themselves pretty seriously. And for instance, in in November, the 10th, 11th, and 12th, I will be at Oricon in Portland. Oricon, O-R-Y, Oricon. And I'll be sitting on a number of panels. I like sitting on the panels. I like talking to people. I like doing things. But it's getting kind of old. Because I say the same things over and over, and I tell the same stories over and over. Now, maybe I need a new shtick. I don't know. But it just seems to me that I get the same questions. I get the same circumstances. I have the people telling me the same stories. And usually it sums up of, I've got this idea and I want to write a screenplay. Okay, great. Write it. Well, can I tell you the story? No, don't tell me anything. When you've got a completed screenplay, come back and buy my time, and I'll be glad to tell you all about your screenplay. But I cannot help people who just have an idea. Because as I said in the past, a screenplay is not one idea. A screenplay is 10,000 ideas all flying like a helicopter in one direction. And unfortunately, like a helicopter, if one idea pings off that plane, the whole thing crashes. But like I said, I'll be at Oregon. Come to Portland, Oregon in November and say hello. But please don't pitch me your screenplay. Don't do that. Great. Have a nice day. And see you in Oregon.